A stablecoin can look perfectly safe on your screen and still fail you at the exact moment you need it most. Not because the token is fake, not because the chain is down forever, but because the path from your wallet to an exchange, to a bank account, to actual spendable dollars is made of several moving parts. And most people only look at one of them, the price staying near $1. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple framework for judging stablecoin risk without turning it into a conspiracy theory or a sales pitch. We'll look at reserves, chains, liquidity, and redemption. For boring words that matter a lot when markets get stressed. First, separate the token from the promise. A stablecoin is not just a coin that trades at $1. It is a promise that someone, somewhere, can turn that token back into $1 or something close to it. The best versions are backed by cash, treasury bills, repo, money market funds, or other short-duration assets. The weaker versions use more complicated structures, crypto collateral, or yield strategies that work well until everyone wants out at the same time. That difference is easy to ignore in calm markets. If a token trades at 99.9 cents, people call it stable and move on. But the market price is only the surface. Under it is a balance sheet. Who holds the reserves? How liquid are they? Who audits or attests to them? Can normal users redeem directly, or only large approved customers? Those details decide whether the peg is sturdy or just quiet. Second, stablecoins are no longer a side quest. According to current DefiLlama stablecoin data pulled for this video, total listed stablecoin supply is now roughly $320 billion. Tether is still the largest at about $190 billion. USDC is around $78 billion. Ethereum holds the biggest share by chain, with about $164 billion of stablecoins, while Tron carries close to $89 billion. Those numbers matter because stablecoins have become working capital for crypto. They are collateral, exchange balances, payment rails, DeFi liquidity, and the resting place traders run to when they do not want price exposure. When stablecoins move smoothly, the whole system feels liquid. When they get stuck, everything else starts to feel smaller. Picture the visual here as a set of glass pipes. Dollars enter through banks and market makers. Tokens move across chains. Exchanges, wallets, bridges, and DeFi pools all connect to the same network. It looks clean from far away. Up close, every valve has its own rulebook. Third, chain liquidity is not the same as dollar liquidity. This is one of the most common mistakes. Someone sees a stablecoin balance on a fast chain and assumes it is the same as cash. It may be useful. It may be transferable. It may even be the easiest way to settle a trade. But if the exit route depends on a bridge, a centralized exchange, a market maker, or an issuer's redemption desk, then the token has a route risk. $1 on Ethereum, $1 on Tron, and $1 on a newer chain can behave differently during stress. Fees change. Bridge limits appear. Exchanges pause deposits. Liquidity pools drift. Wallets flag transfers. Compliance checks slow down. None of those things require a dramatic collapse. Sometimes the peg is fine, but your route is not. That is why large players care about where the stablecoin lives, not just which stablecoin it is. The chain is part of the settlement system. If most of the liquidity is somewhere else, your on-chain balance can become a ticket to a crowded doorway. Fourth, watch the difference between trading and redemption. Trading is when you sell a stablecoin to someone else. Redemption is when the issuer gives dollars or dollar-like assets back for the token. In normal markets, people treat those as almost the same thing. In stressed markets, they can split. If a stablecoin trades at 98 cents, arbitrage traders may buy it and redeem for $1. That can pull the price back. But arbitrage only works if redemption is available, fast enough, large enough, and trusted. If the redemption process is restricted, delayed, or uncertain, the discount can last longer than people expect. This is also why transparency matters. Not because every reserve report makes a stablecoin risk-free. It does not. But clear, frequent, boring information gives the market something to price. Vague collateral and unclear redemption rules force people to guess. And in crypto, guessing during stress usually means selling first and reading later. Now, the counterargument. Stablecoins are genuinely useful. They let people move value across borders, trade without touching bank rails every minute, and build applications that settle faster than legacy systems. For some users, especially outside the United States, a dollar stablecoin can be more accessible than a local bank dollar account. Ignoring that utility would be lazy. The point is not that stablecoins are bad. The point is that stable is not a single property. It is a stack. Reserve quality, issuer rules, chain liquidity, bridge risk, exchange access, regulation, operational controls. If one layer weakens, the whole experience can change even if the token still says $1. So here is the practical framework. Before you hold a stablecoin for more than a quick trade, ask 5 questions. 1. What backs it? 2. Who can redeem it directly? 3. Where is most of the liquidity? 4. What chain am I using, and how do I get out if that chain gets congested? 5. Am I being paid extra yield for taking extra risk, or am I pretending the yield is free? That last question is the quiet one. Yield is not automatically dangerous, but yield always comes from somewhere. Lending, collateral, duration, incentives, market making, protocol emissions, or leverage. If the explanation sounds too smooth, slow down. The calm takeaway is this: don't judge stablecoins only by the peg. Judge the route. A stablecoin is useful when the path from token to usable money is clear, liquid, and boring. The fewer assumptions you have to make in a bad market, the better. Crypto rewards speed, but stablecoin risk rewards patience. Read the reserve details. Know the chain. Know the exit. And never confuse a quiet screen with a risk-free asset.